Geobyte.
Hi students, welcome to the Geobyte Diploma series. In this video, let us discuss some important problems on impact objects. Look at the problem. A jet of water moving at 30 meter per second flows over curved veins, moving with a velocity of 15 meter per second. Let us write the given data. Your water jet velocity v1 equal to 30 meters per second. Blade speed or blade velocity u equal to 15 meters per second. The jet makes an angle of 30 degrees with the direction of motion of vanes. The jet is making an angle, jet entering angle alpha. This is with respect to direction of motion equal to 30 degrees. When entering and leaving an angle of 120 degrees, water jet leaving angle is given 120 degrees with respect to direction of motion. That point is important. Determine angle of vane tips. Means vane inlet angle theta equal to how much? Vane inlet angle theta equal to how much? Vane outlet angle phi equal to how much? Vane outlet angle phi equal to how much? And also asked to find the work done per kg of water and efficiency. You are asked to decide the work done per kg of water. Work done per kg equal to how much? Efficiency eta equal to how much? That is the data. Now let us start the problem. First let me construct the blade. This may be the blade. This may be your blade. For this blade, the jet is entering with a velocity v1. That v1 is given 30 meters per second. This v1 is making an angle alpha. This alpha is given 30 degrees. Therefore, it is developing two component of velocities. AB be the horizontal component of velocity, BC be the vertical component of velocity. This horizontal component of velocity denoted by VW1 vertical component of velocity denoted by Vf1. First let us complete this triangle. Let us take the triangle ABC. For this triangle, sin alpha is equal to Vf1 by V1. From this, Vf1 equal to V1 sin alpha. Vf1 equal to V1. V1 is given 30. Sin alpha, I think alpha is given 30 degrees. Sin 30 degrees. Sin 30 equal to half. Simplify this value to get Vf1 equal to 15 meters per second. From the same triangle, cos alpha equal to Vw1 by V1. From this, Vw1 equal to V1 cos alpha. Vw1 equal to 30 cos 30 degrees. Simplify this value for getting Vw1. For getting Vw1 equal to 26 meters per second. Right. Now the blade speed is given. The blade speed is given 15 meter per second. This is the blade speed. Here the blade speed, let the AD equal to blade speed U. Then join the DC for getting the relative velocity at inlet VR1. This is the blade inlet angle theta. Now dB equal to Vw1 minus U. Vw1 is 26 minus U is 15. It is equal to 11 meters per second. Now let us take the triangle DBC. For this triangle, VR1 square is equal to DB square plus Vf1 square. So VR1 square equal to DB equal to 11 whole square plus Vf1 equal to 15 whole square. From this you can get the VR1. The VR1 value what I got is 18.6 meters per second. Now tan theta. Look at the triangle DBC. Tan theta equal to Vf1 by dB. Vf1 by dB. From this, theta equal to tan inverse tan inverse into Vf1 by dB. Theta equal to tan inverse Vf1. Vf1 is 15 by dB is 11. Simplify this value for getting the theta is equal to 53.7 degrees. That is the blade inlet angle. Now come to the outlet triangle. You know, it is given that jet is deflecting at an angle 120 degrees. At an angle 120 degrees with a velocity v2. Then it is developing two component of velocities. This is the Vf2 and this is the Vw2, and this may be the blade speed u, that may be the blade speed u, and this is the relative velocity at outlet Vr2. This is the relative velocity at outlet Vr2. This is the blade exit angle phi. Now apply the, let this is the K, L, M, N. For the triangle K, N, M, it is not a right angle triangle. For the triangle K, N, M, I can write that sine rule, Vr2 by opposite of this angle, let that is some, this is the beta, let that is gamma. Vr2 by sine gamma is equal to u by Vr2 by sine gamma, that gamma can be taken as 120 degrees because opposite angles are equal. Vr2 by sine gamma equal to 120 degrees, okay. Sine 120 degrees is equal to u by this angle. Let that angle is some theta dash. Let that angle is theta dash. That angle is theta dash. Let this angle theta 1, otherwise theta 1, u by theta 1, u by sin theta 1, Here Vr2 equal to K into Vr1. Since K friction factor is not given in the problem, then you take Vr2 equal to Vr1. That Vr1 equal to 18.6 meters per second. Here assume friction factor K equal to 1. Then Vr2 equal to Vr1, that is 18.6 divided by sin 120 is equal to u equal to 15 divided by sin theta 1. From this you can find the theta 1. That theta 1, what I got is 44.3 degrees. In a triangle, sum of the angles must be equal to 180 degrees. Then phi equal to what? Look at the triangle. The phi equal to gamma. It's like this. Phi plus gamma plus theta 1 must be equal to 180 degrees. From this phi equal to 180 minus gamma 120 minus 44.3. From this get the value of phi. From that phi is 15.7 degrees. The phi value is 15.7 degrees. I hope you got my point. After getting the phi, then you take the sin phi for finding the Vf2 value and cos phi for finding the Vw2. cos phi equal to u plus VW2 divided by VR2 From this get the value of VW2. The VW2 I got is 2.9 meter per second. You substitute all the values for getting the VW2. After getting the VW2, work done per kg equal to mass of the water into VW1 plus VW2 into U. You take the mass of water 1 kg. So it is equal to U into VW1 plus VW2. The work done per kg of the material equal to U 15. VW1 I got is 26 plus VW2 I got is 2.9. You simplify this value for getting 433.5 joules per kg of the material. Okay, now the efficiency. Efficiency eta equal to work done per kg divided by kinetic energy per kg. Work done per kg U into VW1 plus VW2 divided by V1 square by 2 per kg of the material. V1 square by 2. Finally it is 2U into VW1 plus VW2 by V1 square. 2 into 15 into VW1, I think it is 26 plus 2.9 divided by 30 whole square, multiply with 100 for getting it in percentage. So I am getting the answer 96.3. The answer is 96.3. That is how the problem can be solved. I hope you got this problem. Please adjust because the space available is less. Please try to follow clearly. If you need any clarification, you please send a message to me. Definitely I'll explain to you in live. Now let us take one more problem. Look at the second problem. A jet of water of 5 centimeter diameter of the jet. Given data, jet diameter D equal to 5 centimeters. It is equal to 0.05 meters. Moving with a velocity of 40 meter per second. Jet velocity V equal to 40 meter per second. Strikes a curved fixed plate. For a fixed plate, the jet is maintaining only one velocity, that is V. For a mobile plate, jet velocity may be changing. Anyhow, the jet is striking the fixed symmetrical plate. Symmetrical plate means the blade angle at inlet and outlet both are equal. At the center, the jet is acting at the center of the plate. Okay. Find the force exerted by the jet of water in the direction of jet. You are asked to find the force acts on the plate by the jet in the direction of the jet entering to the plate. If the jet is deflected through an angle of 120 degrees at the outlet of the curved plate, it is like this. First let me construct the velocity the blade may be like this. This may be the symmetrical curved plate, but it is fixed like this. The jet is entering to the plate at the center with a velocity v equal to 40 meters per second. Once it is striking the jet is hitting the plate at the center. Once the jet is striking the plate, half of the jet may be moving down like this, remaining half may be moving up like this. Here jet is leaving with a velocity v only, that is 40 meters per second. Jet enters at 40 meters per second, leaves at 40 meters per second, because the jet velocity cannot be changed while it is expanding over the fixed plate, but it is deflecting at an angle 120 degrees. This is the deflection angle, jet deflection angle. If this is 120 degrees, this is equal to 60 degrees. That means the jet is deflecting at an angle 60 degrees with respect to horizontal. Then it is developing two component of velocities. This is the vertical component of velocity v sin 60, and this is the horizontal component of velocity v cos 60. You are asked to find the force along the jet direction. Force along the direction of jet. That is force along x direction, that is Fx. That Fx equal to rho AV into V1x minus V2x. This is general formula. Now let us mark the V1x. What is the V1x? V1x is the velocity of the jet. V1x be the velocity of the jet at state 1 along x direction, that is V only, that is equal to 40 meter per second. Similarly, V2x is the velocity of the jet at state 2 along x direction. This is minus V cos 60, because this V1x is acting in this direction, V2x is acting opposite to that direction. That's why I took minus. So it is equal to minus 40 cos 60 equal to 1 by 2. It is equal to minus 20 meter per second. Now let us put that value. Density, okay, for that you should find the area of the flow. Area of the flow equal to pi by 4 into d square. Pi by 4 into, what is the d value? D value is 0.05 meters. It should be in meters, 0.05 whole square. Simplify this value for getting the area of the flow. 0.05 square into a by 4. It is equal to 1.96 into 10 power minus 3 meter square. Let us put that value. Density of the water is 1000. Area of the flow 1.96 into 10 power minus 3 into velocity V is 40. Velocity V is 40 into V1x is V only, that is 40, minus V2x is minus 20. Simplify this value. It is equal to, the resultant value is 1000 into 1.96 into 10 raised to minus 3 into 40 minus of minus 20. This is 60. Simplify this value for getting the force along x direction. Into, let me simplify. I got the answer 47. I got the answer 4712.38 newtons. It is equal to 47 or 4.7123 kilonewtons. I hope you got this problem also. Let us take one more problem. I hope, dear students, you have clearly understood these two problems. Let us take one more problem. Look at the next problem. A 20 mm diameter jet of water moving with a velocity of 20 meter per second. Here jet velocity is given 20 meter per second. Let me write the given data. Jet diameter D equal to 20 mm is equal to 0.02 meters. Jet velocity V equal to 20 meters per second. Strikes on a flat plate normally. It is the vertical plate mechanism like this. This may be the plate. This may be the plate. For this plate, the jet is entering horizontally. Angle between these two 90 degrees. That is the meaning of the jet is hitting the plate normally. Find the force exerted if the plate moves with a velocity 5 meter per second. By receiving the jet velocity at 20 meter per second, the plate is moving with a velocity u equal to 5 meter per second. Find the force exerted if the plate moves with a velocity of 5 meter per second in the direction of jet. Find also the work done and efficiency. You are asked to find the force on the plate, force acts on the plate, force acts on the plate F equal to how much, work done, WD equal to how much, and efficiency eta is how much. First let us find the area of the flow. A equal to pi by 4 into d square, pi by 4 into 0.02 whole square. Simplify this value, 0.02 square into pi by 4. I got 3.14 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. Here diameter, okay, correct. Now the force acts on the plate. Force on the plate F equal to, it is a movable plate, rho A into V minus U whole square. Rho 1000, density of water, A 3.14 into 10 power minus 4 into V given 20 minus 5 whole square. You simplify this value for getting around 700. Simplify this value for getting around 700 newtons. Second part, work done. Work done equal to force multiplied by blade speed. 700 multiplied by 5 equal to 3500 joules or Newton meter. Efficiency eta equal to output by input. Output is work done divided by kinetic energy. Work done equal to 3500 divided by half into rho A, rho AV into V square. Here rho AV equal to mass flow rate. M dot equal to rho AV, half mv square. M is the rho AV. It is equal to 3500 into 2 goes up, rho 1000 A 3.14 into 10 power minus 4 into V cube directly I can write, V equal to 20 whole cube. Simplify this value for getting 27.7%. Dear friends, there is a small printing mistake. It is not 700, it is 1 minute. I'll write it. It is got 70.65 newtons. The work done is 70.65 into 5. Answer is 353.25 joules. Please correct it. This is the work done, 353.25. This is also 353.25. Now you simplify it, you will get 27.27%. I hope you clearly understood this problem. Now with this I am concluding this impact objects. In the next video, very next video, we will discuss the water turbines, hydraulic turbines. You please try to practice minimum 2 times each and every problem. Then only it will make you perfection. For getting the perfection in all these problems, you try to practice at least 2 times each and every problem. If you need any clarifications regarding these problems, you please send a message to me. Definitely I will explain to you in online. Thank you for watching all these videos. Please subscribe our GeoByte channel and inform to all your friends that the diploma subjects are available. Diploma subject videos are available with GeoByte diploma series. Please share these videos to your friends. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.
GeoByte.